So what is your definition of a Messiah? Does your Messiah have to die on a cross for you? Poor Messiah. Okay. All of this to Jesus, all kind of thing, you know. There's this lamb that I can slay every time for my sins, and you continue to sin. There's this lamb that was slain for my sake, and you continue to badman your neighbor. You continue to be a bad person to your husband and your wife. You continue to go to carnival and sling up your body, and then you go to church and say that you're a modest Christian. He sent his only begotten Son, so whosoever believeth in him, not know him, if you believe in him, you shall not perish, but you shall have an everlasting life. I beg. You already have everlasting life. You already have everlasting life. And you don't have to pin your sin on Jesus every time. Start taking accountability for yourself. Start taking accountability for your soul. Start understanding that you are here to experience and to conquer. And if you're looking for an example of a man who came and had experiences, because people always on, oh, His Imperial Majesty had to flee from his country. Yes, he was in exile as a king from your land, and you spent 5 years in your precious land to strategize to come back to regain your land. There was other challenges. He had so many different tribes. How can he appeal to so many different needs and wants of mankind? That is the human experience. Because remember, your Messiah comes at 100% man. Coming through a virgin is not 100% man. Never having a woman is not 100% man. Not being able to have a seed and a family is not 100% man. That is some ghosting. That is not 100% man. You know the 100% human experience. So why are you looking to emulate or to be something that you cannot be? When I look to Ras Tafari, I see a man who came and wanted to do it right. He conquered. He took some time, but he conquered. When I look to him as my Messiah, I understand that things won't be perfect all the time. You understand that I wouldn't have the popular view. He's a very heretical man or a spiritual man. He takes church and state very important. He takes international relations and the bridging of humanity very important. The fact that Ethiopia, because this one Rasta man go roll up their eyes, but the fact that Ethiopia was one of the latest countries to abolish slavery gets you thinking. It really gets you thinking. That is 100% human experience. That is 100% a human experience. And we conquered African unity. We conquered League of Nations into United Nations. We conquered Italy, the bad mind, the vampires who see you on the hill. All you're doing is praising, but you come to conquer. We conquered the persons who pose as friends. We went into United Nations and we pleaded for all countries. We pleaded for peace. No one stood up because y'all were too scared of Hitler. And then there was the World War. His Imperial Majesty said it, and it happened. If you know His Imperial Majesty and you understand how to read mystic, it's not too far-fetched to understand that your Savior can come through a black man, can come through the line of a king, and can come in your generation. And it is not too hard to remember that the children of the Most High always questioned and needed a sign. If a breeze blow, they would ask, is that you? But the Almighty children could sight up the king when he is born. So it's not a mystic thing. No, life is full of multiple people. And for the earth to be beautiful, it needs us all. Imperial Majesty was the last emperor. And if you looked at his entire life, as he came from Ras Tafari and was reincarnated into Haile Selassie, you would understand that his modem or his mission was about modernization and about oneness. There's a place where he literally came and emulated the life of a Christ man, of a Christ man. So when you look to the life of our great ancestors, the ones that came to give us messages, the ones that comes with advanced spirits of masters to come and show us the way, I ask that you open up into yourself and understand first who you are, because it has some things that are not foreign to you. There are some things that are not foreign to you.